Welcome along to Garrick Memorial Park as we see our two sides coming out on a very nice day out here today in Christchurch. 18 degrees, still a wee fresh breeze, but near perfect conditions for hopefully a great game of football at the top of the Southern League. It's the first time these sides have met this year in a competition game. I know they've had a few friendly games and non-competitive games earlier on in the season, but this round 9 fixture is the first competition game that these two will face each other in. Christchurch United sitting comfortably at the top of the Southern League with 8 wins from 8 games. And Cashmere Technical, I'm sure, would like to stay close. They are second equal at the moment with Dunedin City Royals. They've had a draw and a loss to go along with their 6 wins. And of course, this game also has got a bit of silverware up for grabs, the Hurley Shield, which is a challenge-based shield that is retained by the home side. And Christchurch United haven't had their hands on that for a number of years, so plenty to play for. And we'll have a look at those players who are in the Christchurch United white strip today. Well, Scott Morris has been extremely stingy in goal. Hasn't let through many goals at all. They've just conceded the 2 goals. And we've got Sam Phillip, who's sitting on top of the Golden Boot race with 12 goals, even with Garbin Coughlin there in the number 10 shirt for Cashmere Technical. So it's Tom Swartz here, bringing a lot of experience to the game back into it, and after a sort of a later start, he'll be another man to be a key player for Cashmere Technical today. In the middle, we've got Ben O'Connell, Ralph Klink and Michael Lover as assistants. And we're underway with Technical heading towards the Port Hills. Maybe a slight breeze behind them. It's a little bit of aerial ping pong here. And we'll let that the ground. Another one hoisted high. Coughlin trying to get the better of his marker there, Xander Edwards. I think at the back with, Cameron Lindsay is playing at the back with Aaron O'Driscoll, number 6 shirt. Good crowd along here today. Both sidelines relatively full. Those who were earlier, there was a women's Southern League qualifying game between the top 2 sides, Coastal Spirit SAS and Cashmere Technical, that was just played before this. It was a 1-all draw, so plenty of the football public hanging out for these 2 great games. And here comes an opportunity for Christchurch United. But Abdul Khalifa couldn't quite get the ball through to McLennan. Maybe Danny Knight will get us back underway. Garrick Park here at part of the Woolston Workmen's Club's grounds. Here comes Lyle Matheson just about put on the end of the ball, and here he is again in the area, getting on his left foot, tries to go around his opposite number, but unable to. Ian Stokes there, cleverly and composed retains position. Driscoll. Across to Lindsay. Very experienced player is Cameron Lindsay. In all white cap. Played several of the youth age groups who are in New Zealand. Great strength on the ball from Daniel McLennan. He puts a left foot cross into the 6-yard box, but it's well cleared. And again, the strength of McLennan gets the ball to Stokes. Good touch from Todd Smith, who draws a great save from Knight. A great little touch and good awareness from Stokes as he was on the end of the cross. Todd Smith with a great little touch onto his left foot. And Knight just getting down to his left. We've got our first corner of the game. The left-footed Ben Lepsley, who'll drive this right into the 6-yard box, and Knight was under all sorts of pressure from Khalifa there. Todd Smith putting it back in. Cleared by Ballard. And again by Ballard. Lapsley brings it down. Gets the ball out. Switches the play. McLennan inside one. But it might have been an offside call there. McLennan coming in very strong. Creating a couple of great opportunities there with his physical prowess. Knight sending that one directly out. Todd Smith back down the line, easily dealt with by Storer, captain this year for the Cashmere technical side. Great strength in there from Luke Tongue. And Coughlin's on the ball, gets it out to Matheson. Matheson sizes it up, goes back. Luke Tongue. Swartz, can't see anywhere he wants to go. Grover going back to Lindsay. Grover positioned out on the right side of the back four today. Driscoll. And McLennan's strength there. Just misdirected, trying to get a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge in, but got plenty of the players back there. And rightly so, giving away a free kick. Well, as we mentioned in the lineups to come, we've got a golden boot race. It's going pretty hot at the moment in the Southern League with Garvin Coughlin and Sam Phillip on 12 goals. So they'll be players that will be looking to try to add to the tally. Storer, push the ball out here to left hand side. Matheson, just a bit too much on it. Ball's rolled out to Grover from Morris. Godden holding a sort of deep midfield role. He does so well. Picked up a goal last week. Driscoll threading the ball through to the direction of McLennan. Phillips just not connecting up with his with Todd Smith as captain. Danny Knight will take this moment just to keep things settled. Phillips is coming from an offside position there as the ball travelled towards him. Knight. Swings it to Swartz. Swartz charged down by Phillips. Stokes getting in the direction of Todd Smith, who can't bring it under control. Storer under pressure from Phillips again, doing a ton of work up top there. McLennan comes down the left-hand side, delivers it to Phillips. McLennan wants it back, but they've chosen to go to the far post in the direction of Stokes. Ball sits, and it was Godden. Shot, just unable to keep over it. Another flowing movement from the Christchurch United squad as they seem to be preferring that left-hand side at this stage. Knight again getting good contact, but well up by Godden. Solid defensive header one there. Here comes Cashmere technical. Ball gets to Matheson. Supported by McIsaac. With Matheson round one. Good defending from United. Swartz, back to Storer. And no, it's McIsaac who's going to float one in with the left. It's too far. Couldn't find Matheson or the late arriving Coughlin. See the crowd's still building here at Garrick Memorial Park. The kids would have finished their games this morning. Get a chance to come down and watch some football in the afternoon. Great way to spend the day. Oh, and a bit of a collision there as the two players came together. Seemed to be a bit of a slip. And a cheeky wee opportunity to try to get things underway. Oh, and there's all sorts going on here. Hopefully there's some good eyes on this. Referee Ben O'Connell trying to sort this one out. He's trying to set the reset the play after one collision. Cashmere Technical trying to get play going quickly. And another collision. Maybe Luke Tongue getting tangled up there. With, I'm not sure who it might have been. It might have been Lindsay. Cameron Lindsay. So the referee has seen this as a foul. For Cashmere Technical, okay. So forward go the big man from Cashmere Technical. Swartz, Storer, Coughlin will be hungry to get on the end of this one. And it goes into a very dangerous position. Swartz is up, but can't get over it. And Morris. Play out to Driscoll. Back to Lindsay. Ball gone Canningoff. Coughlin and Matheson be one-on-one with Lindsay. Considers his options. Back to McIsaac. Brings it up to Ballard. Goes round one. Gets collected though by Khalifa. This could be another opportunity for a set play. Tongue chips it towards Coughlin. He's unable to keep it in. A wasted opportunity for the Cashmere technical. And O'Driscoll comes away with it. Searching ball forward. Tongue collected there. And doesn't look comfortable as he hit on Stokes. Just clipped him, and O'Connell's just going to remind him of his responsibilities out there. Swartz clips it forward out to the right-hand side. Obviously work. There'll be a throw there. It's under Edwards. Dispossessed by Khalifa. McLennan releases Khalifa down the line and overlaps the run. And Khalifa unable to return the favour there to McLennan. Edwards doing well there to retain position. Ballard just getting dispossessed. Here goes McLennan. All over. Danny Kane there. He's got his hands full with the Scotsman. Danny Kane, a recent arrival here to the city from Ireland. Well cleared. Driscoll. Got him. Lindsay. Sees some space. Drives into it. Looking for support. Todd Smith. Back out. There's Stokes. Clips it in. There goes an opportunity there for Daniel McLennan. But the shot just slightly off target and going into the side netting. Well, he had some room to move there. And the Cashmere technical defence will not want that to see that happen too often. Knight looking for a short option. He finds it in Andrew Storer. Good pressure again from the front. Phillips there, frontman Phillips for Christchurch United. Tongue. Sends a long ball forward in the direction of Garden Coughlin. Lindsay out to Grover. Gets the ball back. Driscoll dropping out, making the deep option for him. But well done to Stokes. Now it goes back out to Driscoll. Coughlin's on the ball with Matheson streaming down the middle, but the ball can't get to him. And United will reset and try to get a few of these passes a bit more accurate. Nicely clipped in. Control just not there for Ballard. Is McLaughlin on Kane. Tains position to Khalifa. All the way back to Driscoll. And a loosest pass. Gets the ball back into the technical position. Coughlin. Turn, runs, delivers the ball out towards Matheson, but easily cut out by Grover. Both sides just guilty of misdirected passes at this stage. Khalifa. Out to McLennan. Continues his run and gets the ball back. Godden. Into Stokes. Turns. Fancies a go from range. Can't get it on target. Knight just rolling it out to Luke Tongue. Cashmere technical here, just inviting Christchurch United onto them. The press is pretty relentless at the moment from Cameron and Sam Phillips. Nice clipped in ball with McIsaac. Two passes going together now. Coughlin. Well, back to Tongue. Tries to thread it through to Coughlin, but cut out. There's an opportunity for McLennan and Kane to go to battle again. Kane coming up trumps that time. Matheson with a subtle retouch to Coughlin. Clever tackle in there from Lindsay. And then Stokes earning the throw in. Totally just playing it off McIsaac. Grove will send it down the line. Easily won by Swartz. Plunk, played on. Kane's on the ball. McLennan closing down. Clever little back heel from Edwards. Kane can't get the ball. Has got the ball in, but not to the desired area. Todd Smith settles the game down for Christchurch United. Lapsley exchanges passes with Driscoll. Comes across to Stokes. Grover to Gordon. Lapsley. Driscoll sends it out to Lepsley looks forward, rolls it into McLennan. Spins and looks for that opportunity to exploit the channel. Driscoll rolls it to him. A little bit of go forward this time, but he goes early ball in. Swartz is there to get rid of the first one. And it's Khalifa with a tidy effort on target, which Knight deals with relatively easily, but there'll be another corner for Christchurch United. Well, it's tidy, a little interchange in there from Khalifa and Phillips, I think it was. No real sting on the shot, and definitely dipping under the bar though, so Knight had to be aware, and Lapsley will drive one in towards Knight, who's put it down in the 6-yard area, and fortunate to have a defender there to clear it. O'Driscoll. Todd Smith eyes up one from range himself, but the footing of a few of these players today, maybe they haven't got their long studs on. The first player to slip today. Knight rolls in the direction of Storer, put immediately under pressure from Phillips. And Lapsley's pounced on that ball. Here comes McLennan, gets his head up, drives the ball in, and not far away from finding the head of Johan Stokes at the far post. Very dangerous ball in. And again, the loose pass being picked off and turned into pressure by the visitors today. Well, the Southern League has seen 2 games already completed today. FC 20 going down 6-0 at home to Nelson Suburbs. And Green Island losing 2-1 at home against Fermi Bays. We'll be more than happy to pick up the win on the road. Another game on the go at the moment is Nomads vs Selwyn United. And tomorrow it'll be 3rd vs 4th, where Coastal Spirit are hosting Dunedin City Royals. There's Luke Tung on the ball here at Garrick Memorial Park. No goals so far. Matheson taking on Grover. Big throw in. Lindsay's on top of that one though. Got a little flick. Khalifa's on the ball. Close down. And an interesting back pass effort there, but the ball's gone to Khalifa. The goal's wide open, but Knight's got back. Little 1-2 to Phillips. Phillips is going to dish it out to Khalifa, who's got to slow things down. Skips by one. Godden flicks it through an acrobatic effort from Stokes. Well, Khalifa just gliding past Ballard there, looking for an opening to get a shot on. And in the end, a very inventive shot from Ryan Stokes from a Godden cross produced a goal kick. Well up from Stokes. Tung flicks it on McLennan with the room to move in. Gets past one, past another. Stokes clips the ball in towards Phillips. He's got to Lapsley. Got himself in an advanced position. Todd Smith. He's Godden giving cover to Lapsley. Driscoll's going to go all the way back to Morris. Todd Smith to Lindsay. Back to Driscoll. A few passes starting to get together now. Got him. And strong there and collecting. It's opposite. There's that. Might have been Danny Kane there feeling the full force of Jago Godden. Ballard comes short, opens it out through to Swartz. Now to Matheson. Matheson, big square ball in. Nice little flick through. Coughlin's on the turn. But easily covered by Morris. Inventive play in there from Cotton. The throws with Edwards. Releases Kane down the line. Draws the contact. All okay, says referee O'Connell. Back to Kane. Kane forward to Cotton. Cotton to Ballard. Ballard to Swartz. Presses continued by Khalifa. McIsaac. Holds the ball into Coughlin. Coughlin under pressure. And ran into a bit of trouble there. Searching ball forward. McLennan. Oh, doing well here. The ball's gone to Knight, who misses it on the first grab. The shot from McLennan was not a strong one. It was on target. It seemed like Knight had it. It was a slip from Kane. A weakish shot from McLennan and battered away by Knight. As McLennan closed in on the ball looking for an open net tap-in. Well, again, the slipping has been a feature out here today. Swung in, away from Bystora. Back out to Stokes. Take tongue on, clips it in, but too much on that one. And a goal kick will get us back underway. Well, first it was Danny Kane who slipped over at the top of his area and gave Daniel McLennan quite some opportunity. And then as McLennan tried to put the scraps away, again, I think he slipped as well. Here comes Cashmere Technical in it. 4-0 forward. And they're going to get themselves their first corner of the day. Plenty of bodies getting in the box for Cashmere Technical there. It's Matheson's left foot who will put this one in. Swinging it away from Morris. Driscoll gets a bit of it. McLennan's got on the ball. Sees acres of space in front of him and charges into them. Cotton will try to slow them down. Does so. But the ball's got to Todd Smith. So numbers try to get back here for Cashmere Technical. Phillips on the ball. Back to Lindsay. Clips it in. Struck well in the direction of the goal from Todd Smith. It's rebounded back out. And the ball's with McLennan. His left foot. Can't get it past Ballard and Tongue. And Tongue's effort, his clearance only goes as far as Godden, who has a shot. Lapsley now to put the ball in. Another slip from Khalifa. Matheson gets the ball to Swartz. Isaac's an option out here. He's being used. Nicely done, but Grover's there. Rolls it into Godden. Lindsay. Well intercepted by Kane. Lapsley will go back to Driscoll. So at the half-hour mark, no goals as yet here at Garrick Memorial Park. United having a good deal more of the possession and territory at this stage of the game. Grover. Go back to Lindsay. Flies in the direction of Lapsley. Rolls into Todd Smith. Turns past one, but Ballard's there. Can't quite connect with Luke Tongue, and the ball's back with Lapsley down the left-hand side. Gets past one. Drives it in, and no advantage for Edwards, who left his feet there. This is a dangerous position. Yeah, it looks like Johan Stokes is going to be on the ball. Driscoll getting forward. Stokes flies it in towards Knight. Takes it comfortably and unchallenged. It's a ball on the foot early. It's in the direction of Coughlin, who gets position. And keeps it under the pressure with Grover and Lindsay. Cotton. Ballard. Swartz down the line to Coughlin. He's manhandled to the ground by Lindsay, and can't understand why he's not received any assistance from the referee there. Lindsay drives forward, sends it towards McLennan. Edwards, well controlled. It's the ball to Tongue. Swartz gets to Coughlin. Coughlin's cut out. There's a great ball through to McLennan. Has he timed his run well? No, he hasn't. Linesman flag is pointed skyward. But just about a great opportunity there for Daniel McLennan. Grover. Back to Morris. Tongue. Goes back to Storer. Rolls it into Edwards. Flicks it around the corner, but Godden's here to disrupt. Edwards just possessed there by, and what's our referee O'Connell going to do here? Khalifa threaded a ball through in desperation. Swartz, who's distancing himself from the referee, and it is a red. Well, O'Connell thought about it for a while there, but must have been adjudged to be the last man. And a straight red for Tom Swartz will surely change the complexion of this game. And some ball there from Abdul Khalifa. And who knows what might have happened if Swartz hadn't made a connection there. And it was enough for referee Ben O'Connell to send him for an early shower. And it goes far post. Matheson's able to go free hit and get it away. Ballard. Body check there. And slow to get to his feet, but looks like he's going to. Nick Isaac with a throw. Down the line, easily won by Grover. Matheson effectively gets the ball forward. Be a wee reshuffle in positions here. He's going to fill that centre back role. Looks like it might be Luke Tongue at the moment. Cotton will have to play a wee bit deeper. Matheson. Then right to get position there. Uses McIsaac. Down the line it goes. Coughlin. Square to Ballard. Ballard trying to release Edwards. Can't do so. Cotton's done it though. In form, Xander Edwards. Had a great few weeks recently. Scored in last week's 6-2 win over Fermi Bays. Crucial little intercept in there from Tongue. Todd Smith. Out to Lindsay. O'Driscoll out to Lapsley. Back to Todd Smith. Gets the ball back. Sizes up across. Just it into that 6-yard box. Got him as close. Khalifa goes in, but can't get his shot on target under the pressure from Alex Ballard. We're going for a substitution here. Cashmere technical. It might be Alex Ballard who's going to head to the sidelines. The 40th minute here. And Sam Richards, recent futsal national champion with the Canterbury United Dragons. And Knight, we head into the final 5 minutes of this opening half. Phillips slipping. Unfortunately, the balls end up with Stokes. Slapsley, the edge of the area, looking to get a ball on his left foot, but well defended by Kane. Well cleared by Matheson. A delay in free kick. It's Luke Tongue and Driscoll having a wee conversation. It needs to be knocked on the head by referee O'Connell. Storer. Stokes. It's the ball towards. It's cut out by Richards. Cotton comes out to McIsaac. Puts the ball in the direction of Edwards. Well dealt with by the Christchurch United defence. Khalifa to Lindsay at the Grover. Searching ball forward in the direction of McLennan's. Storer rises well. Tongue only gets the ball as far as Lapsley. Todd Smith forward into Stokes. Back to Todd Smith. An opportunity to get his head up here and get on his left foot. And Phillips, oh so close to just getting a awkward wee touch on it that might have wrong-footed Knight. Knight just rolling on the ground to get it forward in the direction of Edwards. He seems to have taken a more central position now. McLennan, back to Khalifa. Back to Driscoll. Across it comes to Lindsay. Scans his options, got him. Breaking the lines there, getting the ball well to Todd Smith, who gets it to Stokes. Stokes clips it into the near post. But Richards can deal with that one relatively easily. Got on back to Grover. Todd Smith clips it into advance run by Stokes. Clips it over Richards towards the far post where Khalifa's waiting. Lapsley can't get it beyond Kane. Khalifa into Godden. Back to Driscoll. Khalifa to Todd Smith. Across to Lindsay. Draws and passes to Godden. To Driscoll. Just playing the ball around, teasing and trying to move Cashmere Technical into some bad decisions. It's a 45-minute up on the clock. Referee's additional time now. Well, it looks like we're going to be going in with no goals on the scoreboard as yet. But it is Cashmere Technical who do find themselves a player down, which will make quite a challenge for them as they try to get something, a win out of this game. Coughlin, and he turns some magic in and he drives into the area. Resilient defending. Edwards trying to get a bit of advantage over Driscoll. Can't do it. Khalifa on the ball. But there's judged to be a foul in there. McConnell quite keen to see that one taken where he indicated. Todd Smith. Lapsley clips it in. Phillips just retains position. Back to Lapsley. Puts it in. Godden was there. Grover coming around the right-hand side. Clips it in. The near post was shout for handball. Working hard to retain the ball. There was Matt Todd-Smith. And the whistle is blown. Halfway is pointed at. And both sides will head to the showers to discuss how they can get on the score sheet here today at Garrick Memorial Park. We have Cashmere Technical 0, Christchurch United 0. We'll see you in the second half.
The Fern is a symbolic representation for all New Zealanders and has been reimagined to represent all of football in Aotearoa, New Zealand. A circular shape not only symbolises the round ball used by all those that play the game, but also, and more importantly, represents the strength and infinite connection created by all those that play a part of the game. With each piece of the Fern recognising and acknowledging those that make the beautiful game beautiful. The stalk represents our grassroots, our communities, our clubs, our volunteers and our fans. They are the foundation and are at the centre of all we do. The pinner represents our federations across the whole of New Zealand. Our federations guide and protect our clubs and communities, allowing everyone to be heard, to be represented and provide guidance and opportunities at every pathway. One brand identity with regional differentiation. Federations in New Zealand football working together to serve our communities, creating more than a game, creating a sporting whānau where everyone is welcome.
We believe in supporting and nurturing our extended sporting whānau, working towards promoting a healthy group activity that kids, parents and friends love. We want everyone to feel invited. It is in our DNA. We are accessible to all. We are football in Aotearoa. We are the beautiful game and we are proud to be the largest sporting whānau in New Zealand.
Welcome back to Garrick Memorial Park. Didn't see any goals in the first half. So if you've just tuned in, all you've missed is the sending off of Tom Swartz late in the first half, which is going to give quite a challenge to the home team. So they try to retain the Hurley Shield by either drawing or winning. And we know with Christchurch United, they'll play the full 90 and any extra minutes added on. They've been very fortunate to have scored a few late goals, as they did last week in overcoming FC 2011. So Jago got in goal that gave them the win deep into injury time. As last week, Cashmere Technical did have the run of the game with a 6-2 victory over Ferrymead Bays. And next weekend, both these sides will be in Chatham Cup action. On Saturday, the 3rd, Coastal Spirit will host Cashmere Technical. And on Monday, it'll be University of Canterbury who will host Christchurch United. And this is the 9th round of this Southern League, the halfway stage once this game has been completed. In a fortnight's time before this Southern League will continue after the cup break next weekend. FC 2011 will take on Cashmere Technical, and Christchurch United will travel down to Dunedin to face Green Island. Linesman is judged that one to have gone out. Down the line by Lapsley. McLennan drives it into the near post, but easily dealt with by Danny Knight. Knight sends it forward. Coughlin tangled up a bit there with Lapsley. Driscoll across to Lindsay. There's Lindsay wanting some help. Switches it back to his centre back partner, Driscoll. Out to Khalifa. Rolls it into Lapsley. Heads it towards Storer. There's a shout for handball, but not much interest from referee O'Connell. Well, Kane throws it in. Launched forward by Coughlin. Driscoll under pressure from Lapsley, who gave a bit too much pressure there. Down the line from Stokes. Searching for Todd Smith. Well dealt with by McIsaac. Lindsay across to O'Driscoll. It's an extra man. Christchurch United really trying to capitalise and keep the ball moving round, moving the hosts, the home side, around. Tire them out. Look for those opportunities to create some, find some holes in the defence. Knight under pressure by Phillips, who feels he was close to getting a piece of that one. Tongue slips and delivers a delightful ball to Coughlin. Take on Lapsley and earn a corner. early on here in the second half. Luke Tung to take this one. Cashmere Technical not committing too many to this one as yet. Edwards making a use of himself in the 6-yard box. Coughlin's up. Edwards. Well, it was McLennan who's just driven out the ball, delivered a long ball in the direction of Todd Smith, which Richards is there to get rid of and buy some time for his teammates to form a defensive shape. Grover. Pass doesn't reach its target. Lindsay. Khalifa. Dispossessed by Edwards. He's done well to get the position back here, Christchurch United. Driscoll. Swings it out wide. It's Lapsley. Finds the run of McLennan, who just gets a well-timed little shove there from Coughlin. Lapsley with the throw, goes to Godden. Across the back it goes to Lindsay. Stokes heading down the right side, doesn't get it. Now the ball's delivered in towards him. What a save! It was Phillips who stooped low to get his head on target. But Danny Knight was up to the challenge. And that left hand comes to the rescue again. Great ball that just ducked in, just fell over Storer. And Phillips did awfully well there to direct his header. But Danny Knight was up for the challenge, and it'll be a corner here that Lapsley will put in. Run to the 6-yard box. It's up. And out from Godden. Plenty of, not many shots here from Cashmere Technical as yet. And there's plenty have come the way of Christchurch United. Knight has probably got one hand, and there's a kick to the face here that Todd Smith just didn't see. Lapsley, no, sorry. There's Luke Tung come through, and unfortunately, Todd Smith showing, he got him full in the face, I think, with the boot. And yellow card it is. Hopefully he's all okay. Drew's got all his teeth. He's all okay and ready to take the ball. Tung, and looks like he will get to take this kick. Coughlin will get himself involved. Ball delivered in. Storer goes up with Edwards. And free kick there. And apology from Zander Edwards. Morris, who hasn't been had much to do as yet today. Lapsley. All down the line for McLennan. Put the pressure on. Tongue tips it down the line. Lapsley squares it up to Godden. Todd Smith. Ball back to Godden. Khalifa. Awkward ball there for McLennan. Driscoll to Godden. Godden switching it out towards, but too much on that one. Looking for Grover there to get on the end of that, but far too much on it. Well won by Driscoll. Richards gets it forward to Coughlin. He's been told to leave it because he's in an offside position. Matheson spins and weaves around Khalifa. But Driscoll's there to stop him though. The ball's back with Coughlin in an onside position. Delivers in, can't get it beyond Driscoll. Got him. Long searching ball forward. Here comes Daniel McLennan. Has he got eyes for the player inside him? He does. Gets the ball in, and it's clipped in by Phillips, who is ever so grateful to Daniel McLennan for the ball in to open the scoring here today. Well, just when Cashmere Technical was searching for a goal of their own, the transition saw Daniel McLennan on the ball, squares it up, and a deft little touch over keeper Danny Knight from Sam Phillips, who scores his 13th goal of the season to break the deadlock here. And it's all to do for the home side. Well, in the other game here today being played, we've got Nomads 1-0 up over Selwyn United, and that score's just been matched here. We'll see what Cashmere Technical can do to answer the challenge put in front of them. With the pressures going on from the visitors. They're hungry to have that ball. Do ever so well keeping it. Driscoll steps up, delivers it out here to Lapsley. 1-2 with McLennan. Cuts it back into the 6-yard box. Knight doing well to get a piece of that one. And McLennan, unfortunately for him, does to have fouled in there. And Knight will take the free kick from within his box. Well, there's a lovely little 1-2 from Lapsley to McLennan. It saw a great ball in from Lapsley. Well dealt with by keeper Danny Knight, who's having a fine game. Tongue, Mr. 2, Matheson. Spins, collects, and collected by Khalifa, but play on. Tongue, dispossessed by Todd Smith. The ball's well cleared by Driscoll. And Richards. Edwards. Straight into Todd Smith. Another early long ball. Looking for McLennan. Phillips brings it down. Puts it back up. McLennan settling the position down. Lindsay down the line to Grover. Lindsay. Switch of play into Lapsley. Clips it in towards the 6-yard box and Godden might have smelled a chance there, but Danny Knight, safe pair of hands in the 6-yard box. Coughlin down the right-hand side. Tongue, Matheson. Can't get it past Lapsley. We clip down the line. It's a bit of clean space in front of Coughlin. Drives into the area, takes Ryan O'Driscoll. Earns a corner for his team, but well defended by the Irishman. Aaron O'Driscoll. Played about under 17 Irish rep. Enjoying his football here in Christchurch. Definitely steadied things up for the Christchurch United defence. Storer. Nothing to be falling his way. Todd Smith. Clever ball. And Phillips has got himself on the right side of, but attempts in a first time chance from outside the box. On the receiving end of another good pass in there from Daniel McLennan. Richards. Down the line unsuccessfully by Richards. Richards doing well there to intercept him. Edwards can't find a return pass to Coughlin. Grover out here to Driscoll. One more pass to Lapsley. McLennan spins, tries to put the ball beyond Kane, but Kane's done well. And Knight just hurried there. Compromised his skill in getting the ball forward. Lapsley, the switch of play. Grover. Pass just not making its target there from Stokes. Matheson running into trouble. Lapsley deals with that one. Todd Smith. Grover. Ball goes in. Richards is there. There'll be a United throw. The ball in, gets in there, crashes into the defender, and United will have a corner. Lapsley will make his way across to get his left foot onto this one. And it goes towards the far post. Driscoll's there, nods it back across. Up goes Todd Smith, but can't get over it. Tongue wants the ball, gets it from Knight. Back it goes and again gets under Coughlin. Coughlin on the ball. Can't get by Godden. Ball's got to Khalifa. Todd Smith lets it run out to Grover. Clips it in to the far post. Stokes unable to control that one. Take on Xander Edwards. Shows him the ball. Gets it back to Lapsley. Steers it in towards Godden. Back into this patient passing play that Paul Eiffel's a big fan of. And Lapsley's in a bit of space to deliver a ball. And would hope for better from him with that amount of space and time. And we're going to have ourselves a substitution here. Looks like the Cashmere technical substitution. Xander Edwards leaves the field for the introduction of Aidan Barber-Ryan. And here is Aidan Barber-Ryan earlier on here. Tries to weave himself into some space to shoot. Well, the defence was there to make it difficult. And with his first contribution to the game, ends with Aidan Barber-Ryan's shot sailing well over the bar. It does show his intent here. That will be his job to get on the score sheet today. Here goes Kane. Delivers it out to Cotton. Got him, drives it in. Matheson arriving well, but the touch set him up so well. But just couldn't wrap his foot round the second chance. And the shot goes wide. Well, a nice little injection of pace in there from Matheson. Given the opportunity to drive into the box. And here comes Christchurch United attempting to do the same. Matt Todd Smith, who has the ball at the top of the area, lays it out. Here's the ball to Khalifa. Lays it into McLennan, looks it onto his left foot. Back to Khalifa. Patient play. Khalifa driving in. Loses his footing. And got a wee bit too much of the player there. Caleb Cotton. Yeah, they come through Luke Tongue. Clips forward in the direction of Barber-Ryan. Morris to Godden. Out to Lapsley. Goes to Driscoll. Across to Cameron. Cameron searching ball for Todd Smith. Makes its way through to Phillips, and Phillips is fouled in there. There'll be an opportunity here for a few bodies to go forward, and there goes Aaron O'Driscoll. Few bodies in the box here for Christchurch United. Floated in well into the 6-yard box. Richards is up. McLennan working away with Tongue. Good battle in there. Timely interdiction there from Kane. They can't get forward. Cashmere technical. And here come Christchurch United again. You feel it might best be a matter of time before they can get another meaningful shot on target. Store up, back to Knight. A few people wondering if that was the right thing to do, but Cashmere Technical have been able to work their way out, but only as far as Godden, who gets the ball to Stokes, who wanted to have a lash, but Stora's up to the challenge. Here goes Arden Barbara Ryan with the ball, drives over halfway. O'Driscoll launching things down to Khalifa. Rolls it into McLennan. Squares the ball across to Matt Todd Smith. Grover down the right-hand side. And the cool, calm passing game returns. Richards away with the header. Matheson on the ball. Now Luke Chung gets the ball out to Coughlin on the left this time. Glides in, looks for an opportunity to get a shot on, but they're not on target. And yellow card here, by the looks of it, to Godden in the 70th minute. And a wee change here for Christchurch United. Abdul Khalifa makes his way to the bench. And Matt Todd Smith as well. And we'll be getting back underway from Scott Morris. Goal kick here. Storer winning it easily. Tongue. Skills off his boot. And not sure if the handball was spotted, but got him. Back to Morris. And opportunity there for Barbara Ryan, but not getting there. Well, here comes opportunity for Cashmere Technical, and it's Aidan Barbara Ryan in the 6-yard box. Gets the shot on target. But Morris dealt with that one easily. Stokes under all sorts of pressure, but coping with it well. A really good opportunity there for Cashmere Technical to even things up. The Barbara Ryan shot. Maybe should have been directed more into the bottom corners, but easily dealt with by Scott Morris. Storer winning another header. McLennan surrounded by players, making his way past Kane, and linesman's flag's gone up. Interesting little interchange there between the Scotsman and the Irishman. One of those substitutes has entered the game is Daniel Main, number 20. Works at the Christchurch United Football Club, near marketing and comms. There he is, switching the ball out. And it's Joel Peterson there in the shirt 12, who also came on. And another corner for Lapsley to Trek across the field to take. Swing it into the 6-yard box. The 3 big men. And Godden, O'Driscoll, and McLennan gather at the top of the box. The movement starts, the ball's delivered. It's right in on Knight, comes together with his captain Storer. Barbara Ryan dispossessed. Stokes switches play. Lapsley drives the ball in towards Peterson. And McLennan comes away with it. Well pursued by Matheson, just a slight footwork there to get away and drives in. There's plenty of movement. He's going to find Barbara Ryan, overlapped by Coughlin, who gets the ball, cut back and in. That man, Garvin Coughlin, cannot be stopped. And in the 75th minute, it's all square. Well, it all started back in their own half when Lyle Matheson ghosted away with it. Barbara Ryan ended up with the ball, the overlapping run, and Coughlin beat Morrison on his near post. And Rockets Technical back into the game. Well, what an excellent response from the home side. Well, quarter of an hour, plus maybe some additional time to go. Let's see if Christchurch United have got anything to respond to that equalising goal from Garvin Coughlin, which takes him to 13 goals for the season, equal with United's Sam Phillips. Stokes. Ball drifted forward to search for Peterson. Coughlin. They're away again. Coughlin. Ball driven out to Barbara Ryan. One-on-one with Lapsley. Nice little touch in and a wee clip on the heel from Lapsley has earned himself a place in referee O'Connell's notebook. And provided Cashmere Technical here with a wee opportunity. I think it was Danny Kane there who made the underlapping run to support Barbara Ryan. And might have just had a wee technical difficulty at the moment. I'll be back with you shortly. So a real good opportunity here for Cashmere Technical. Hopefully we can return the footage and see what happens. Well, the last time these two sides met, it was a 4-1 victory on the day to Christchurch United, but they played an eligible player, so the result was overturned and ended up as a 3-0 victory, of course, to Cashmere Technical. That was back in November last year in the National League. And it was somewhat fortunate, 'Cashmere Technical, to get the points from that one. we're just going to have a wee break to try to fix our issues. Hopefully we can get you back to Garrick Park really soon. Well, we're back here at Garrick Memorial Park, and we see Daniel McLennan up front. But a good clearance from Garden Coughlin. Only a couple more minutes to go in this fixture. But the referee is tidying something up. Down the other end, it looks like Coughlin might have been just collected when he cleared the ball there. We're still at 1-1. And only a couple more minutes, probably, plus some additional time. Let's see if Christchurch United can continue their streak of scoring late minute goals. Maybe Danny Knight. I don't think we'll be too much of a hurry to get this one restarted. Cashmere Technical being a player down, doing really well to stay in this game. Barbara Ryan putting pressure on O'Driscoll, but nicely played out to Stokes. It's fallen to Grover. Keep it in and swings the ball into the near post. Main might have had a wee chance here to flick it on, but is stopped by the defenders. Driscoll puts it back in. Here comes Stokes under pressure from Matheson. The ball out, doesn't find Barbara Ryan. Back to Morris. Stokes uses Lindsay. Down a wee slip from Phillips. Clips the ball in, but Richards doing well to stop that one. And wee effort there from Phillips just to put it in off. And Richards backfired on him a wee bit there. And we're going to start with a goal kick. So 90th minute comes up. We're going to see a wee change here from Christchurch United. Might be Somerset Mack who's come on there, I think. Replace her with maybe Riley Grover. But we'll try to confirm that with you shortly. Knight. Can I get it beyond Stokes? Cleared again. Lapsley into McLennan. McLennan with a bit of space to use. Gordon not happy with himself there. He tried to release McLennan into that left-hand corner. Stokes clips it out. Somerset Mack. Well brought down by Godden. Squeezes it to Lapsley on the left foot. Drives it in and over. And his head immediately cradled by his hands as he watched the ball soar over. And what was a great chance to get on the scorecard. Or set someone else up with a cross. Well, we'll try to see if there's any indication of additional time. We'll just have to sit and wait as the clock continues to tick over past the 90th minute. Matheson back into Tane. Tongue releasing Barbara Ryan, who puts pressure on Driscoll. Now it goes for a throw. And they turn this bit of territory into points. With James Britton on there in shirt 20. Come on during our fourth break. Ooh. Stokes lashing out there, but it's Matheson who'll get the card for grabbing hold of him and impeding his progress. Main. Pass doesn't make it to Somerset Mac. McIsaac there, interrupting the flow. There's Coughlin, supported by Barbara Ryan, and drawing the foul is Coughlin, and the yellow card comes out to a pretty frustrated Ian Stokes. McLennan making a nuisance of himself and getting a card. Barbara Ryan. Ball to Coughlin. They tackle in there from Somerset Mac. There's a wasted pass in there from United. Here goes Lyle Matheson flirting with the sideline. We won't want to get another card here. With wrapped up by Lapsley. And Morris will come out with the clock ticking over. There were some moments, some injury moments during the second half. Well up and one by Garvin Coughlin. Barbara Ryan putting pressure on. And there we have it. All even here. The top of the table clash between Cashmere Technical and Christchurch United. It's Cashmere Technical who will retain the Hurley Shield, and Christchurch United who will get the solitary point. The first time they've failed to pick up a win this year, we dare say, and at the end of the next round, this will be the last game then these two meet of the round. There'll be plenty on that one. So we look forward to that one in the future. We might just get a wee chance to see the goals that both came in the second half. And it was Christchurch United who got us underway with a Daniel McLennan drive, who squared the ball for Sam Phillips to get his 13th goal of the season by deftly chipping it over and advancing Danny Knight. And that was in the 56th minute. They had it all their way, but until the 75th minute, when it was Lyle Matheson who ghosted through, charged into the space, the ball across to Barbara Ryan, who set it up on a tee for Garvin Coughlin to get his 13th goal of the season from a very fine angle and beating keeper Scott Morris at his near post. Well, it's been a delightful day here at Garrick Memorial Park and a great contest between these two sides, currently placed first and second on the table. Tomorrow we'll see Coastal hosting Dunedin City, who will have their opportunity to pick up some points and maybe jump into second. They'll be one to watch. But thank you for joining us here for this round 9 Southern League game between Cashmere Technical and Christchurch United. It's finished all even, 1-1.